Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am very confident that today's video is going to be a rambling one because I've already tried to start it like half a dozen times and I just keep fumbling over my words and what I want to say because I didn't really plan this video out. I knew I wanted to talk about my new Commonplace book, but beyond that, I didn't really plan it. So I've been watching a lot of different planner videos and journaling videos, and I kept hearing this word commonplace book, and I feel like I've heard about it before and I just never looked into it, but something about this time had me like hyper aware of it, and I was like, okay, I need to figure out what this commonplace book thing is. So I am by no means an expert. I am a week into learning about it and doing my own commonplace book, so definitely not a like this is how you do it video. This is just my experience so far, and I wanted to share the journey with you because I was struggling with whether or not to film this video because I want to talk about commonplace books with you guys and commonplacing, but I also am very much in the beginning stages. So I was struggling with whether or not I'm like, maybe I should wait until my book is farther along or I know more about it. But you know what? We are sharing. We are exploring this together, and I didn't want to miss out on that opportunity. I'm sure you guys are really tired of just like looking at my hands, so we're just gonna open this up to a page so there's something else to look at. Wacha, here we go. So commonplace books have been around for centuries. It's one of like the oldest forms of like notebooks and stuff. I will leave some sources below to videos and blog posts and things that I have been reading about the subject. Like I said, no means an expert. This is just my take on commonplacing. So basically it's creating a reference guide for your life. Anything that's important to you and that you want to remember would go into this book. It's a tool to capture everything that's floating around in your mind in a variety of different places. Definitely now with technology, it's so easy to have like folders and saved storage stuff basically everywhere. So you're scattering your like knowledge base into a ton of different bins that can be hard to sort through or find, even if you are looking for certain for something like, oh, I've saved this, but you have no idea where you saved it. This is the solution to that. So what a commonplace book looks is different from person to person, what they find important enough to keep inside of theirs. And I have already learned a lot about what I would change. I started mine just a few days ago, and I probably took a week ahead of time like formulating my ideas of what I thought I would want to include in it, and I've already changed my mind on this index. But my plan is to keep going with this color combination for a little while, maybe a month or two, and then redo this page, like junk journal over it, and redo the index based on what I seem to want to use it for. But this was very much like, I didn't want to not start because I wasn't 100% sure. So it's a trial and error kind of thing, because when you get a new notebook, I got this new Clever Fox A5 dot. I love this thing. I use it in my never ending to-do list book for years, and I just really love this specific layout, and I knew it had this like topic page. And people do their indexing different as well. It's like any planner system or notebook system. It varies from person to person. Some people will literally write the topic that they are like having and then which page it's on. So I could do like recipe for chocolate mousse, page 2, and people do it that way. But I wanted to do it more with this like index system that's color coded. So like I was saying, I think I'm gonna change this, but right now I'm just using it the way it is. I just think it's too vague and not really clear for me. So I have inspiration, reference, interests and ideas, business, lists, words and phrases, and learning. And like interests and ideas, it's weird because like business interests, business ideas, I feel like that one is just way too big. So we'll get to that. And then this page is where I'm going to put sticky notes of things I want to include in my commonplace book, but I am not in a good place to do it, or I want to like research more about it. So I've actually done this, so I don't even need to keep it, but I wanted to show you guys what I was using this page for. There are 3 ribbons to the notebook as well, so I'm gonna leave one at the index page with my little like what to put in there next. And then I have ribbons in other places. So the thought process is that it's not like broken up into sections. Like with bullet journaling, I feel like it's a bit more like, this is my like bucket list page, this is my weekly page, and then you can kind of like plan ahead, like flip 6 pages ahead because you know you're going to use that many. This is like a continuous, never-ending list of inspiration and things you want to collect. One of the main reasons I was interested in doing this is because I have a lot of like paper scraps everywhere. I take a lot of notes. I have like random recipe cards of recipes that I love. Like I love making this chocolate mousse. I think I even filmed a video about it. Like one cooking video that I did was about this chocolate mousse, but it was nowhere but this one random index card. So I really liked the idea of having this collection. Like if you were to look at this book, hopefully when it's done, you would understand better about who I am and where I am at this point in my life. Like what mattered to me, what I was learning, and what inspired me. So I have my bucket list up here with a coded for list. These are some quotes that I just really resonated with. So I made a little junk journal spread here. And then I'm really interested in like simple, slow living, like cottagecore energy and that mindset of like, I don't want to hustle. I don't want to be that like hardworking, like grinding person. Like to me, I don't want to have being busy as like a status symbol. So right here are some poetry lines that I have come up with, but I don't have like a poem to put them in. So I thought that I could collect them here. And the goal is that you look at this often, like if not on a daily basis, on like a couple of times a week, that you flip through this, you look through your ideas and you collect your knowledge base into one place for it to inspire other ideas. So I have our yearly Christmas ornaments. Every year, Alex and I do a single ornament for each other and then a couple's ornament. And we started doing this when we started dating. So this was a struggle of mine to decide, like, should I leave blanks or not? Because that felt too bullet journaling. And this is actually really teaching me, like, stop making up random rules that you literally just put upon yourself for no reason. So I finished out this page up to 2029. So the next group will be 2030 onward. Then I have another poetry line that I've been thinking around and like working through this idea of like exhaustion being a status symbol and that you can pin it to your flesh like it's a badge of honor, that kind of mindset. I also put a list about Gallifrey, our cat that died earlier this year, and I wanted to remember him and things about him. And so this was in just a random notebook that would have eventually got lost, and so I really am happy to have a place to put it. Ideas for business, and then I did some learning research about commonplacing. I feel like I could have done this sooner, like it should have been the first thing that is in the book, but you know, whatever, I'm embracing the chaos. So here are just some like notes about commonplacing, and then I took a workshop about your storefront and like figuring out your business and like how to have this like impactful place that people walk into. So I did 2 different sections for paper and gifts and courage and soar. This is House of Wine's top secret beer cheese, guys. Don't spread the word, okay? Don't spread the word. It's secret. It's secret. And then nothing on the next page. So this is what I've accomplished in the past couple of days. I have stickers up in the front because obviously, and then I have some little tarot stickers in the back. This quote by Jack London that's really resonating with me lately. Then I have a ruler from Erin Condren that I just cut off the little section that like clips into the planner so I can use this for straight lines, and a gray mild liner that I'm using for them, and these like circle stickers to mark the categories are Erin Condren stickers as well. So that is what I've been up to. My current hyperfixation is this Commonplace book and collecting everything that's scattered everywhere. So my plan is to go through like my Pinterest boards and my saved folders on TikTok and try to combine all that knowledge and all those interests and all those things that matter to me enough to save them and put them into a book. I was feeling that stress of like that fracturing of knowledge, and this is going to be that culmination of things. So I do still have like my brain dump book, but any great ideas or poetry lines or whatever will go into here. And then my poetry book will be where I'm practicing and writing out like the full poems, but the ideas and everything are scattered through here that I can flip through, be inspired by, the like cottage images that I printed off while thinking about poetry and stuff. So I just wanted a place that really inspired me, that collected all these ideas, and Commonplace kind of just popped up on my radar at the right time. And I'm really excited to keep sharing it with you as I continue learning and growing, if that's something you're interested in. I really want to get back to doing like my old style chatty videos about what I'm doing, my processes, what I'm trying to figure out, and just kind of explore the world of paper products and paper crafts and stuff with you guys. So I hope that's cool. I hope you will stick around for that journey. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and everything that I mentioned will be linked in the description box. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.